at the gorgeous Pith Oroblanco Sketchbook. I've been fancying one of these for a long time, and I've treated myself to it. The appeal was that it's lays flat when you open it, which it does. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Lays flat. It is more generous than A4. It's 310mm by 220mm. It's stitched all along the spine. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And what I like was this lovely little fabric label with Pith on it. These are handmade in the UK and individually finished. And on the back, they're made in Berwick-upon-Tweed, and on the back is the person's name who finished the actual book. It's a 200 GSM certified sustainable paper, 200 GSM, 100% cotton. The label is 100% cotton. Then also you've got this lovely impress, embossed, the name there. I just love all these artisanal touches, and the colour I chose was chartreuse. You can also get like a lavender colour, a blue colour, a grey, a creamy white. I do believe there's an orange one as well, and a black one. They are just beautiful. Heavy and solid back, so that when you're working out, you've got something substantial to lean on as you're drawing and whatever. Now this little tab comes off. You just pull it off like that, and if you so wish, you can then flip it round the other way when as you're using your sketchbook, or when you've finished using your sketchbook, in order to then put a title on it and a date of whatever the sketchbook was used for, and it's archived then, and you can put the date on there. So that's a nice little touch as well. I just love all these papery things. Then on the label, 76 pages, which is 38 sides. It's section-sewn binding, 200 GSM paper, medium tooth texture, so it's not really smooth, not really rough, it's in the middle, acid-free, no animal products used, conscientiously made, and you really do sense that when you pick this book up. It just really feels like it's got a soul. I just love it already. And then responsible materials. Okay, so this colour is chartreuse, which is this lovely yellow-green, a green-yellow. But it's this binding that really did it for me. I just wanted a book that would lay flat, open, like that. Isn't that exquisite? So you can paint away and draw away without it flipping up. And it looks more aesthetically pleasing than a wire bound, than a spiral bound pad, which is what I usually use in order to have something stay flat. So this I absolutely love. I can see myself filling this with drawings and whatever. I did do a little bit of a very rough test with some Zecchi Ox Gall ink last night, and that's got a beautiful sort of purple brown finish to the ink. And I got a Tom Norton walnut drawing stick, and I tried writing with that. I tried writing with all of my nib pens to see which thickness and thinness was the one I liked the best. I did a very rough test. I just couldn't wait anymore. I had to do something in it. But rather than commit to the first page, I thought I'll go to the back and start messing about there. So let's try it out. I'm going to use a Blackwing Palomino pencil. Lovely texture on this. And I'm just going to draw a little acorn, oak leaf. Let's see if that's in focus there. It feels really lovely and smooth. It does feel like an exquisite type surface. And let's have a bit of a oak leaf. Coming up behind it. Yes, this is a really nice surface to draw on. Let's have another little... Oh, let me zoom out a little bit. Sorry. I noticed when I was drawing the acorns before that they've got a sort of pattern to these little dimples that are in the sort of the bit that holds the acorn, nut or whatever it's called, or berry. They sort of go in diagonal pattern. Yeah, let's just try doing a little bit of shading. Just from where that acorn comes out of the holder. I'm just going to smudge it down. Lovely, very nice. Let's put a little bit more detail on these bumps. Make the texture a little bit stronger. And where this leaf is emerging from behind the acorn, I'm just going to have a bit of shade there. Cast shadow maybe. Shade that across, blend that across. Yeah, it really handles absolutely gorgeously, this paper. Smudges really nicely too. So it holds the pencil, but it will also release it, you know, if you want to do smudging on there as well. Let's try a bit of watercolour now. So I'm just going to pick up some random colours and see how it sits on this paper. Nice. I'm just watching for buckling, you know, I'm going to see how if it buckles. I did notice when I was using the ink that it was buckling a bit last night, tiny bit. But this watercolour is a lot more liquid than the ink, so it might cause a bit of buckling. The washes look nice on there. This isn't a watercolour sketchbook, but because I'm a watercolourist, I like to just try things out, see how they handle. Because I might want to put a bit of colour on these acorns, you know. Yeah, liking that. Now I'm just going to go off camera while I let that dry and see how it handles and see whether it's buckled much during the drying process. But it's lovely to draw on. It feels exquisite to draw on. I'm going to really enjoy starting to fill it from the front now with a particular project that I've got on. And I hope that helps you see what this Oroblanco sketchbook by Pith is like. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to sign up to get alerts of whenever I put other videos on here, please click the subscribe link, and thanks for watching. Bye for now. So yes, as I thought might happen, there's a little bit of buckling. You can see it better through the back of the page, look, where the water has, affected the surface of the paper. That's it there, watercolour. See, it's buckled it a little bit. But again, if you don't care about that, and if you're just happy to put some watercolour washes on, it hasn't gone through, So that's, if it's a working sketchbook and you don't mind that, then it's going to cope admirably with that. Paper didn't bobble or pill, as I was working on there. So yes, let's just flick through again. Let me zoom out a bit more. Absolutely gorgeous quality book, and made in England. And I just love the smell of this paper as well. So yeah, there it is, the Oroblanco Pith book with a chartreuse cover. I got this one from Jackson's Art in the UK, and the price will be in the description.